What's up, guys? I'm back with another movie review. This one's been pretty heavily reviewed, so I'm sure you've seen a million reviews of it. You've probably seen it yourself. It was a cable staple for a long time. This one's from Scream Factory, but it's not really a horror movie, so I don't know why they put it out, but whatever. It's called The Crush with Alicia Silverstone. It's just about a dude who's kind of moving to a new town, and he's got a new job, and he's ready to start this new life. He rents the guest house at this super, plush mansion, and discovers that there's a 14-year-old girl who lives in the house, and she becomes attracted to him and super flirty with him and kind of obsesses in on him, and whenever he kind of turns away her affection, she snaps, and of course things turn stalkerish and whatnot. This is a really fun movie. It's really dark at times, and it's kind of a disturbing movie, but it's also just super entertaining. Alicia Silverstone is fantastic as the crazy psycho bitch, and she really makes the most of every opportunity to be completely crazy here and really makes the movie, if anything, she's basically the only reason to see this movie. Cary Elwes is in it, and he's okay, but his character is kind of bland. I was rooting for Alicia Silverstone through the whole movie. I didn't really care for Cary Elwes' character. I thought he was kind of a douchebag. There's really no one else in the movie who really stands out. It reminded me a lot of Unforgettable, but this movie is much, much better than Unforgettable. But in that movie, too, the psycho crazy bitch was the most memorable, interesting character, and everyone around her was kind of super dull and boring, and that's kind of the case here, too. There's not really anybody to get invested in other than the psycho chick. It's dark, but it's also kind of funny, at least to me. Obviously there's some nudity in it, but not much because she's 14, so even in the movie world you can't have a lot of that. There's a couple bare asses, and that's about it. There's not a lot of blood either, but there is some blood. What this movie does have is creepy dialogue by the bucketful. Just Alicia Silverstone's character has some great dialogue that's super creepy and super stalkery. It's just a lot of fun. She's able to play the innocent, sweet girl when she needs to, and then this just completely balls deep psycho bitch, and it's really fun to watch. The movie also has a lot of craziness, much more than you'd expect from a run-of-the-mill thriller. One of my favorite moments in this movie is whenever it becomes revealed that for some odd reason, Alicia Silverstone's character's dad, which I say that because some people know her as Adrian, some people know her as Darian, depending on when you saw the movie. But for sake of posterity, it's Adrian from here on out because of a lawsuit that was changed from Darian to Adrian. I don't know, it was a big disaster. But anyway, Darian's dad, Adrian's dad has a full-size fucking carousel in his attic. This is the craziest, why? And then at the end of the movie you discover why, because that's where the big ultimate finale happens. And Cary Elwes punches Alicia Silverstone in the face with the might of 1,000 MMA fighters. It is beyond a Superman punch. It is this epic knock your head off punch that sends her flying. It's awesome. Adrian also sends wasps after people. She sabotages her best friend. It's really fun movie. It's really dark and disturbing, but it's also super fun. Like I said, I think most people have seen this one. It's been on cable. It's been a home video staple as well. The disc from Scream Factory is pretty good. The transfer looks really good. It's got a new audio commentary track with the director. It's got new interviews with a couple people from the supporting cast, and it has a trailer. I do want to mention they do have a disclaimer for it before the movie runs, but the sound effects in this movie sound like they were recorded in a tin can, which I think is funny, but I'm sure some people will hate it. But as far as I know, that's the only way you can check the movie out because of either technical issues at some point. It's been the way it's been on home video, and I think they looked for the elements and couldn't find them, so I think this is about as good as it gets. Anyway, I'm rambling, but I really like this movie. I think it's a lot of fun. If you like thrillers, if you like obsessed psycho bitch movies, which I love, if you love dysfunction, if you love craziness, this is one to definitely check out. That is The Crush from Scream Factory. Check it out if you like crazy bitches, and who doesn't. Thanks for watching. I'll have another video up soon.